marriage, children, money, sex, religion. These are the things you must be able to talk about. When I poll single people and ask them, when do you bring up the word marriage? When do you first begin to talk about these things? What they tell me is they don't. They don't bring it up early on. They don't bring it up sometimes for weeks. Sometimes they don't bring it up for months into their relationship. I've counseled couples who couldn't bring themselves to have these conversations their entire dating relationship and got married and discovered after marriage that they were fundamentally so incompatible. It's a miracle that they even thought they could get past one date, let alone try to have a life together. So why don't we have these conversations early on? I think there are two reasons. I think the first reason is a huge misunderstanding, a fundamental error that we have going on in today's dating world about the true purpose of dating. And the second reason is it's scary. And I'll come back to the second reason I'm going to talk about. Let's get real today. Let's get real about the true purpose of dating. And it is to meet someone with whom you are compatible, someone to love and be loved by and to marry. Now, I know that there's always a percentage of people who think, well, it doesn't have to necessarily be marriage. I mean, it could be a committed, lifelong relationship. Marriage is a piece of paper. Do you have to have that piece of paper? And my answer to that is I get it. I got that. Yes, there are couples who decide to spend their lives together, be totally devoted, totally committed to one another, and not necessarily go through the formality of marriage. Oprah and Stedman come to mind. That's cool. So when I say marriage, I'm talking about marriage or marriage equivalent. Can we agree on that? It doesn't have to necessarily be that piece of paper, although I'm biased that way. All right, people often ask me, well, why can't dating just be for fun? Why can't you just date people for companionship and sex and maybe a nice meal every now and then? Why does it have to have a goal? And why does that goal have to be marriage or marriage equivalent? What's wrong with that? Well, I'll tell you what's wrong with that. What's wrong with it is that, by the way, you need to get a little strident with me at this point because they're trying to justify why it doesn't have to have a goal and why it doesn't have to be about commitment and love and those kinds of things. Sometimes people get very angry with me on this point. But here's the thing. When you date someone simply for companionship and sex, you are dating with a self-centered purpose. What you are basically saying, without saying it, is that you are saying you don't want love, that you're not interested in the kind of love that is about giving more so than it is about getting. And if this was truly you, if that's really how you believe it, then authenticity would demand that your personal profile that you write would sound like this. Hi there. I'm on this dating site to meet someone to date. I'm looking for someone who doesn't need anything from me. Don't expect me to be there for you if you have a problem in your life. Don't call me if you get sick, or if you have a death in your family, or if you lose your job. Because I'm not in this to give. I am in this to get something. I want companionship, and I want sex, when it's convenient for me. Don't ask me for commitment. Yeah, for sure, don't ask me for marriage. And by the way, when I get tired of you, I want an easy exit. No problem. Want to date me? The true purpose of dating is to find someone to marry, to spend your life with. Sometimes people say, well, I've been married, Nina, and I've been divorced, and it was really painful, and I don't want to do that again. I don't want to go through that kind of pain again. What's wrong with that? Here's what's wrong with that. We are truly why we are here, connection. You don't have to connect romantically. You can connect through friends, you can connect through extended family, you can connect through family, through people at work. You can do a lot of connecting that way. I'm not saying you have to connect romantically, but here's the thing. The nature of life is to connect. So, and here's the thing, the odds are, if you have ever been romantically connected, if you've had a meaningful, romantic, sexual relationship, you probably will again. Probably will again. The odds are in favor of that. And if you really don't want another romantic relationship, then you pretty much have to withdraw from the dating scene. And you pretty much have to withdraw from the world. Because sooner or later, if you're out there in the world and you're meeting people, eventually you will meet someone you're attracted to who is attracted to you. And if you're both attracted, there will be a first date. And if there's a first date, you like each other, there's probably going to be a second date. And first, and second, and third dates lead to relationships. That's just the way it works. It's how we're made. You don't even have to try hard to make that happen. Here's the second reason. It is the nature of love relationships to progress. When you date someone, you're spending time with them, you're getting attached, you're getting bonded, you're falling in love with the person, you're having sex with them, and over time, you spend more and more time together, you get more deeply involved in one another's lives, the relationship progresses. Sooner or later, one of you is going to ask the question, why don't we get married? Why don't we have a wedding? It's going to come up. And when it does, the other person is going to have to decide if that is the person they want to spend the rest of their lives with. That's the nature of relationships. So get real. If you really don't want it to progress to that, don't even have the first date. Because first dates inevitably lead to that question. Dating relationships are inherently unstable until they're committed. They're inherently unstable. And we don't like instability as human beings. We're not wired for instability. We want things to come to some sort of place. It's called stasis. Talk about psychology. That's what we want. So sooner or later, somebody's going to bring it up and take it in that direction. The only exception to that, of course, are the people who lack empathy entirely, who are sociopaths. I don't think I'm talking to any of those here. I could be, but I hope not. And some people say, you know, but I still have this thing about getting married. I don't think I really want to marry again. I think sometimes you are saying that, and what you really mean is, I want to be hurt again. I don't want to be hurt again. The way that I was in my last marriage and in my divorce. And I would say to you about that your capacity to recover from the losses in your life, your capacity to grieve and to move on and to forgive yourself and to forgive other people is directly related to your ability to love again. So, if you're so hurt you can't imagine loving again, I say work on that. Go to work on that. Do the best that you can to move yourself to a point of healing so that you can open your heart again. You know, when I went through my second divorce, I made a checklist. And I called it, here's how I'll know when I've recovered. And I wrote down things, very specific things that would tell me I had recovered from that divorce. One of them was that I could walk into a restaurant or a public place and see him with another woman